A stable environment where everything has a place and a purpose is an environment where habits can easily form. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. It is rarely a mysterious technique that drives us to the top, but rather a profound mastery of what may well be a basic skill set. Habits create the foundation for mastery. Four weeks ago, when I was moving out from college, I began something that I'll call minimization of a lifestyle. Essentially, considering books I've read and the quotes at the beginning, the point of minimization of lifestyle is to minimize my belongings down to what I absolutely need so that I might create an environment conducive for me becoming the best person and artist that I can become. This video chronicles that process so far as 1 month. Enjoy. So as you see, I'm slowly moving out. I have a slight problem of collecting Game Boys. Kind of messy. All my books are still in place. You went by so fast. It's also raining and it's almost summer. Pleasant, I know. There's no couch, no carpet, and then over here it's just a mess because I'm still moving out. And if you go into the hallway, this is where it gets really sad, guys. All of my residents' dorm rooms open. I'll show you. They're all empty, unfortunately. It's quite sad, really. Bro, there's like literally nothing interesting in this shot. Not gonna lie, not a fan of moving out. I wanna go home, but like at the same time, I'm just kinda tired of moving all my stuff. Cause at the same time, it's making me realize like, I have a lot of stuff. I should probably get rid of it. Thus, the second video that's coming out, minimization of lifestyle. Essentially getting rid of stuff that I don't need. But right now, I have a lot of stuff and I'm slowly but surely moving it back home. Over the course of a few more hours, I eventually got all my stuff back home. Okay, I'm literally fully moved out from college and it's Tuesday the 15th. My parents are nice enough to let me live at home this summer and to utilize 2 bedrooms in the process of this minimization lifestyle thing. By 2 bedrooms, I mean my current bedroom, which has all my stuff in it, and then the guest room, which my mom uses for storage. And I essentially combined the rooms together and I'm now using my mom's old storage room as my new room. And I'm gonna paint it. We need to go get paint. So I'm gonna bike over to Ace Hardware, pick up some titanium white paint, and then come back here. We are going to downtown Carnation. Also, if I go fast enough, I can do that. Ooh. Not while I'm looking at my phone though. Paint has been acquired. Paint. It's not like, it kind of amazes me. What if you try to paint like a landscape with paint? Probably wouldn't turn out great, but I still think it's a fun idea. Like this type of paint, paint a professional portrait or something. It probably would fade over time, but. Okay, painting montage, so I have some time to talk about some stuff. First, the reason I painted my walls white. White can make spaces feel bigger. That was one of the primary reasons I painted my walls white. The secondary reason is it draws more attention to things with texture or color. So in painting my walls white, I bring more attention to the belongings I do own, so that way I can be more intentional about the belongings I have. I can't just pile them up in a room and forget about them. I have to be able to be considerate and constantly asking myself, do I need this? Is this adding value to my life? Etc. Second thing, the reason for using the 2 rooms, so in my old bedroom, I'm using that as essentially storage for all of my belongings, and over the course of this entire summer, I'm moving into this new room all the things that I use or need or add value to my lifestyle. At the end of the summer, I'm going to see what I didn't use and what's still in that room and get rid of that stuff because I haven't used it all summer long. That is the usage of the 2 rooms. Okay, so these are my starting belongings on this minimalist thing. I'm using my iPhone. You can see my camera right there. Although I use that phone for texting. Also, I'm sorry the carpet's a little dirty. I've been painting all day, moving around. Thus the somewhat unideal filming conditions. But we have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 plants. I technically have 15, but the 15th one is downstairs because it's too big. I kind of have a problem with plants. I enjoy them too much to give them away or to not have them in my room and dying in a closet. So they're included in my beginning belongings. Filming equipment, because I need it to film this stuff. Essentially a tripod, batteries, SD cards, Samsung T5, mini tripod, and the camera itself with 2 of my lenses. And then here, backpack. Displacement, that's my mentor's graphic novel. It's very good. I would highly recommend. And yeah, you can pretty much see the rest for yourself. So added belongings consist of pull-up bar with rock climbing holds. Also, I apologize if you can hear music in the background. My parents are playing classic rock. I decided to not go with my mattress and instead go with my mattress topper because it adds height and I'm sleeping up there. And blankets and pillows. I brought my laptop in finally. Desk, and then some headphones. So those are the day 2 adds plus any clothes I put on. Okay, so I am, gosh, why can't I never get my camera to like get me in the frame, bruh? Okay, so this wall's pretty plain. It echoes. I brought my couch in because I realized I literally use my couch so much, and just having my desk chair to sit in all the time isn't really good for me mentally in terms of like productivity, work, breaks, etc. So I just stepped on this on accident. So I'm bringing in my couch just so I can chill when I'm taking breaks and not working. I need to move the camera down a little bit. Ta-da! There we go. So, yes, I see aesthetics as essential. Over the course of the next 3 weeks or so, I moved more and more stuff into my room, and I was honestly surprised by some of the stuff I didn't move in, and also some of the stuff I did move in. But I guess that is the game of intentionality, realizing what you need and don't need. So it's been about a month since I started filming this video, and it's kind of taken a while to make, but I'm really glad I did make this video because I've always wanted to find a way to merge my lifestyle with my art. If you go way back in time to my channel 2 years ago, you'll find that I made videos somewhat similar to this one, but much less heavily on the personal side of it and more on just like the idea of it. And the fact that I'm now applying stuff like this to my life is, I think, a big deal for me. Taking ideas and concepts and actually putting them into action. Of course, I have some stuff in my room now. Like, it's much busier, as you can see. There's pictures on the wall. There's actual art stuff now. And books, wow, my bookshelf isn't completely empty. It's still pretty empty. This has taken a while and it's still gonna be a continuous process, but the entire point of this was to create an environment where I could create habits that were conducive to me getting better at art, me becoming a better storyteller, and me living the life I want to live. And I realize I haven't spent a lot of this video defining what that is. And the life that I am trying to live is one of thoughtfulness, thankfulness, and intentionality. And there's a quote by Fumio Sasaki, the guy I was talking about in the very beginning. Let me find it real quick. Fumio Sasaki once said, "Unnecessary material objects suck up our time, our energy, and our freedom." The entire basis of this minimizing of belongings, lifestyle, essentialism, all that, was to essentially get the belongings I need so that way I don't have to waste time like looking after stuff I don't want to look after, but that I still own because I feel like I have to keep it. The life I want to live, I want it to be centered around spending time with the people I love, creating content and artwork that pushes the boundaries of who I am, telling stories that matter to me and matter to other people, and going outside. I have gone outside so much more than I usually do. Of course, that does mean bringing all my backpacking, hiking, biking stuff into this belonging list, but it does help me live the life I want to live. And I think that is one of the core components of essentialist minimalism, is owning belongings that help you live the life that is best for you, and getting rid of any hindrances that keep you from doing that, keeping you from being the best version of yourself. My Game Boys, I don't want to get rid of because I think they help me become the person I want to be, but I'm leaving them in that room for a little bit longer because I don't think I need them. I think they're just something that I get inspired by and create art for. I became a minimalist and I did all this so that I can become the person I want to become, or at least build the habits towards mastery of myself and mastery of the activities I love, which are creating art, telling stories, and being outside. So, I don't know what else to say. That's the end of this video. Not very much so like my usual videos. It's a lot like my old videos, but for the most part, I think you guys will like this, I hope. But yeah, next week there will be an actual art video, and I'll get back to the weekly schedule because I kind of had a hectic end of June. That's it. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna end this.